Mr. Basanek, can you unmute?
There we go. Yep.
Okay. All right. State your
Sorry
name,
about that.
please, sir. No, not a
Nicholas
problem.
Michael Basa-
Okay. I don't have an attorney on this case. You were arraigned back in 2003. I think I was 2 years old. No, I'm kidding. All right. You were arraigned back in 2003 on this charge. Do you recall being arraigned on this charge, sir?
Not at all, Your Honor.
Okay. Then let me just at least, go ahead.
For my notes that we had, in the previous case, it was at least represented to our office that he was representing himself.
Oh, okay.
That was a note from 10/14/2003.
Oh, that the defendant was going to represent himself.
Correct.
Do you remember doing that, sir?
Not at all.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Let's do it this way so that we can at least. All right. Sir, the complaint in this case alleges that on or about June 24th, 2003, at the location of 2220 Glencoe Hills Drive, number 11 in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, state of Michigan, that on that date and at that location that you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon a Katie Stiver, and that you
Yes,
had a
apparently
dating
that was
relation.
it.
Hang on. I don't want you to say anything about it. I'm just trying to let you know what the charges are, okay, sir? All right. And that you had a dating relationship with that person. That's commonly known as domestic violence. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs. Count 2 alleges on that same date and at that same location that you did commit the offense of malicious destruction of personal property, $200 or more, but less than $1,000, in that you maliciously destroyed or damaged an automobile belonging to Katie Stiver. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year incarceration, $2,000 fine plus court costs. The fine could be increased if 3 times the value of the property, or the injury to the value of the property. If that's greater than $2,000, that becomes the maximum fine. You understand all of that, sir? Do you understand that, sir? I'm not asking you whether you did it or not. Do you understand what the charges are?
Yes, this was the first time I've actually heard all the charges. Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. So back on September 22nd of 2023, it indicates that you stood mute to those charges, and the court entered a not guilty plea to that. Counsel was not assigned at that time. The prosecutor's notes are indicating that you said you were going to represent yourself. However, sir, at this time, do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
No.
You sure?
Miss Stivers has contacted the prosecutors and wanted
Hold
all
on,
charges
hold
of
on,
anything
hold on.
dropped.
Hold on, sir. All right. It's not going to matter, at least at this point, what she might say, because you've got this case pending. Okay. So I don't want you saying much about the case itself or contact or anything along those lines, because just so that you know, as part of your bond conditions, you weren't supposed to have any contact with Miss Stiver. Okay. So I'm only saying that, sir, because I don't want you to say anything that potentially can have an effect on you, if you follow what I'm getting at.
Of
All
course.
right. So I'll go back to my question. You want to be represented by counsel?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Then what do you want to do with this case next, sir?
What do I need to sit there and do?
Well, the next thing that would happen is I would set it for trial.
Okay.
You want a what? You live in New Zealand?
I live in New Zealand. This is from 22, almost 23 years ago.
All right, okay. So, sir, listen. I'm either gonna require that you come back for a trial, or we can try to find a way to resolve this without you having to try to fly halfway around the world to get back to us.
That'd be
Okay.
fantastic.
So in order to do that, I'm going to suggest to you, I can't force you to do it, that you take an attorney in this case. I would appoint that person to just represent you in this matter.
That sounds
And
great.
that way
Let's
the
do that.
conversations can be had, and hopefully this 20 some odd plus years thing can be
I
resolved.
never even knew I had this.
So
Yeah.
now, hold on, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna ask you again, sir. Do you wish to be represented by an attorney?
Yes, please, sir.
Yay! This is a public defender case.
I like it.
He's a good Kiwi. Don't worry about it. We'll be all right.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Pate with and on behalf of Mr. Bosnack, we would waive any further reading, stand mute, and ask for an adjourned pretrial date,
All right.
please.
I will adjourn the pretrial in this matter. I'll adjourn it to
June 2nd.
June 2nd, 2025, 1 p.m.
Yes, sir.
1 p.m.
1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Okay, and yes, you can appear via Zoom again. Okay.
Thank you very much.
And did you need